Oh, shoot. You know what I need? Chris.
What?
You know what I need?
No.
My bag from upstairs, my pocketbook, because of my glasses.
I can't hear the water.
My glasses from upstairs
Where is that?
in my bag.
So you want your bag? Which bag?
The black one that I use as a pocketbook.
Okay.
Jeez. I'm late. Late. I'm late, so gotta be a bit where people get on, I think. Be having sunglasses and glasses on at the same time. Yeah, this thing needs to dry. Hello, 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 the whole two people. I'm late, but I have a good reason to be late. So let's see who ends up popping in and saying hello, and then we'll get started. I still have my sunglasses on. Let's see. Bob's Adventure on Wheels. Hi, how are you? You look like you got some harvest, huh? Bob, let me show you. This is all herbs. You know, that I dehydrated and didn't have time to put into a jar. They're in a gazillion baggies. So, yeah. I wanted to bring the basket and show everybody all the herbs. It's coming down to that now. How are you, Bob? And super looking forward if you want to interview me. I'm like so down for that. Give me a date, day and a time, and I will be there. Yeah, it is nice. I actually am late because my son came up to visit and I cooked a big dinner. And it's like awesome that you can just go and cut some fresh rosemary, and because I made like roasted chicken in the oven. And yeah, so I have all these herbs that I have to deal with and get them all out of these baggies because they're falling everywhere. I'm good, just super busy. Email me and I will set up a date with you. Do I go under your Instagram and give you my email address? Because I'm like so looking forward to that. What was it, daydreaming about nice things? Is that how you say it? Yeah, I did his interview like about a month ago. So, how's the channel doing? It's like so hard for me to remember that it's not just Bob's Adventure anymore. It's Bob's Adventure on Wheels. So bear with me when I screw up like that. So, like I said, I'm late, so it may take a little bit for people to get in. So you still doing a lot of interviews, Bob? She has no problem. Yeah, so my son came up. Johnny did. Yep, all the time. I know I haven't been in like the last month due to the circumstances, which I'm sure you know already. But yeah, I would be drinking my coffee and watching your interviews. But most definitely I will get caught up, and I will be in there fair and square watching the interviews per usual. It's just been a little bit of a difficult road that I've been on lately, so you know, So yeah, as I was saying, so my son came up and did dinner and then got into talking to the neighbor next door. Adam, his name is, who's super, super nice. I'm so jealous of his girl because he has a Traeger. And I just had met him and his lovely wife last weekend. So they went camping, and hopefully I didn't impose myself, but I was like, what do you think about a barbecue? I'll supply the food. So I had a pork roast with, I don't know, I forget the rub that was on it. And I was asking him lots of questions about that girl because, you know, that girl is all that. I said 1 to 10, what would you rate it? And he gave it an 8. And yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen it. It doesn't run off of propane or like gas or anything like that. It runs off of pellets that actually look like rabbit pellets. So I love it. I love this girl. I wouldn't mind having one of them myself, but the portable one. You can move around with you. I also didn't advertise the live. It's in my banner, but I figured, you know, the other popular channel is on right now, so we'll see how it goes. It's saying there's 4 people in here, so whoever's here, say hello. Don't be shy. So yeah, super nice guy next door. Lots in common. His wife is very lovely. And that's what we did for Labor Day. Did a barbecue. Did you do anything good, Bob's Adventure on Wheels? You can hear that. You have to turn the volume down. So did you barbecue or anything there, Bob? This is like a weird live this time because it's saying 4 people and it's me and Bob that are talking. So I'm just going to let it run until people hop in. And if they don't, they don't. It will be a short live then this week. I want to make Bob that's just in case the other moderators don't come in. Bob, I just made you moderator. May not even need a moderator at the rate this is going. So what has everyone been up to? How was your Labor Day weekend? Did you barbecue? Look at these. I dehydrated jalapenos again this year so I can add to my jar of jalapeno powder. You just grind it up in a coffee grinder and it's amazing but super spicy. Don't trick your new neighbors and tell them to take a sniff. That's what I was doing. So yeah, I have like a ton of herbs that I'm dealing with. Hi Lauren, you made it. I was late because my son came up for dinner. I think I got on at 8:04 or 5. So Bob's Adventure on Wheels was the first one to get in, and he said it's like a big harvest. I was trying to show, like, I mean, they're all falling out. This is all herbs that are dehydrated. You can see them all that I have to deal with and put in jars because it's getting to be around that time. And then I was just talking about my dehydrated jalapenos. I don't know if anyone else has ever done that, where you just dry the jalapeno and then you can grind it up in an old coffee grinder. It makes amazing jalapeno powder, but use it very sparingly because it's extremely hot. Castle Hives. Hi, Castle Hives. How are you? I am doing okay. Adam Groves. Hey, Mel. Hi, Adam. Welcome. Glad to see that you're all here. I was running a few minutes late, maybe like 5 minutes. Had a rough week. Hope you're doing well. I've had a rough week too. You wouldn't think it, but I've had a rough week too, which I'll get into another time. But how is everything going? I just watched your video, Lauren, on the puppy, trying to get the dog to stay in. I mean, girl, you just didn't quit. You know, this fence, that fence, cinder block cracked me up, but I still didn't leave a comment yet, but I will, I promise. And I can't believe that big dog just had one puppy. I'm good, busy with work, on the road this week again in New Jersey. New Jersey? Castle Hives, you should come by and see me. I'm like one over, PA, not far from Jersey. Voon, hello Voon, welcome. Herbs, all the herbs that I have been drying are all in these baggies, annoying me in this basket. But I mean, look at some of this. Sage, it's all sage. I mean, I was just talking about jalapeno, dehydrating jalapeno peppers. And then once you get them ugly looking like that, hopefully you can see it, you just grind them up with like old coffee grinder is what I did. And then you put it in, I have my spices in a mason jar that's in a previous video. And you just grind them up so you make a fine powder. But these are the M.I. Gardner jalapenos that in parentheses says hot. That's an understatement. Like 1/4 a teaspoon of this in your chili pat, like your chili, and it would be pretty spicy. I met the neighbor next door, Adam, and I'm a jokester. And he came in and I said, "Do you want to smell this?" And it was the jalapeno powder in the jar, and he took a big sniff of it. And I mean, I got Chris that way too, but yeah, so I gave him a baggie of it. I never had the option to give up. No, you don't, girl. Thank you, Boone. Everyone's saying hello. So yeah, so if you, I mean, you might have to go back. There was nothing exciting. I was 5 minutes late. The Bob's Adventure on Wheels was in. Talked about that looked like a big harvest and wants me to email him to his Instagram, my email address, to be interviewed. So that's exciting. Love Bob. I mean, who doesn't want to be interviewed by Bob? Sorry, I'm still picking baggies up because I have it in this. This is actually fresh. I just clipped that rosemary, but it's in this basket and it's falling everywhere. So you see me bend down picking it up. That's why. So yeah, Bob had asked me before, and then, you know, with the circumstances going on, so I brought that up at the beginning of the live. And he said for me to email him, and, you know, we'll figure out a date, time, and whatever. So that's awesome. What's everybody been up to? How you doing, Boone? I know you were feeling out of sorts before. Thank you for watching the videos. I do see your comments. I didn't get right back to the comments right away. You have to remember some of these videos I'm putting out there are some backup videos that I had, thank God. Like I said, I just told the neighbor, Adam, that thank God I had a few backup videos because I haven't done a video here yet. Never made it to the garden to close that up or anything yet, or even see what's going on. Just a lot going on this week. Yes, that is awesome. Boone had a YouTube meetup today. Wait, you did? Wait, fill me in, Boone. With who? What are we talking about, girl? In Castle Hives, Jersey? Like, you're right there. Come visit. I did. It was pretty cool. What was it? Did you do, like, did you go live? Or did you actually meet someone else from YouTube, like face to face? Fill me in. Give me all the details. I met with Angie at Life and More Reloaded. Oh, you did? No, we just met on face to face. Face to face is great. That's awesome. Congratulations. Castle Hive says, laugh out loud. What town in PA are you in? Well, right now I am in Bluebell, Pennsylvania. So, not that far from Jersey at all. You should come pay me a visit because you're usually in like North or South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. And congratulations, Boone. That's like super exciting. Did you plan that to meet up face to face? If I ever get Castle Hives here, we'll be doing like a whole live. One hour, 40 minutes away. I flew into Philly today. You did. Well, I always lived outside of Philly in Bucks County. So it's like 30 minutes up, but it's really like 40 minutes. It depends on what part of Jersey you're in. What part of Jersey are you in? And Food says, thank you. It was a blast. Yeah, we planned it. That's awesome, Boone. Congratulations on that one. And Lauren, were you shocked to only see one puppy? Right? Castle Hives is all over. But I don't think he realizes how close he is to me. Castle Hives is like one of my faves. Imagine us doing a meet and greet and then we'll go live. Hey, I'll feed you, Castle Hives. I'm like a gypsy, he says. Yeah, he is. He's all over. But it's due to work, though, too. But yeah. If there's a will, there's a way. We need to make that happen, Castle Hives. How long are you in Jersey for? And my second question is, whereabout in Jersey are you at? From now until the end of the year, I'll be in Jersey twice. Mobile, Alabama, and Jacksonville, Mississippi. Adam Grove says, I still have yet to eat your cooking, and it's been over a week now. Haha. Oh, Adam, my neighbor. Everyone say hello to Adam. He just subscribed tonight. He's the first person I met here. He lives right next door, him and his lovely wife. And he's the one that I tricked on the jalapenos. Except they were ground into powder. I'm a clown. And he's the one with the Traeger grill that I want ever so badly. And he took a deep inhale and was like choking to death. So I also tried his hot sauce. So I don't know if we're really even because I think my jalapeno powder may be just a little bit more spicier. So everyone say hello to Adam. Wasn't that nice of him to join the channel? And we were outside talking and I'm like, shoot, I have to go. I have to go in and do live. And this is what we do on the live, chit chat, gardening, whatever. So welcome, welcome, welcome to Adam. Like I said, I got a late start. I was late getting on and we're just going to roll with it. So let's see, Castle Hives. You've still yet to tell me where in New Jersey you're at. Boone says, where's Chris tonight? Washing dishes. That's what he's doing because I cooked for him and my son. And then we went outside. We were talking to Adam. well, me, Johnny, and Chris were outside first, and then I wanted Johnny to meet Adam because I think he's a great person, and they have a lot of things in common, and you know, pow pow, as they say on YouTube. Who's at the door? Oh,
Alright.
I'm thinking someone trying to break in. Justin's here. So, needless to say, so yeah, we were out there talking about the different things, and you got to meet my son, so that was pretty awesome. Boone says, laugh out loud, good man. Why, washing dishes? I hear whispering. They're still saying hello to Adam, which is super cool. Now I kept insisting I would wash them, like they could wait. But I guess he wants to make sure he's in bed on time. So. What's going on? So not a ton, it was only the 3 of us that I cooked dinner for. So not a lot of dishes. You know how cookie sheets are, you gotta let them soak a little bit. But I made oven roasted chicken, oriental vegetables. What else? I'm trying to think. Oh, homemade mashed potatoes. You still in the kitchen, Chris?
Yeah.
What's going on?
I was just cleaning up.
Yeah, but what's all the whispering about?
He's telling me he's just going to Shorty's to get a bumper for his car. He told you that you were live on YouTube and he was just being quiet.
I made a 11, am I saying that right? 11-pound turkey last night, so tonight I just had turkey sandwiches. Oh, that's awesome. I don't know if you probably don't have, okay, Castle Hives. You probably don't have Wawa there, but the Wawa's here in Pennsylvania, probably, I would say maybe October. Would you say like October?
What?
Not that he's a big Wawa person, but October they come out with turkey bowls. So if you never heard what the turkey bowl is, in Pennsylvania from the Wawa's, it is, yeah, they'll do it like, I mean, I love them. I think that they're great, especially when you don't feel like cooking a big bird like Boone just did. You can pick macaroni and cheese on the bottom. You can pick stuffing, mashed potatoes. It's 2 things you pick. I always just go straight for the mashed potatoes because I'm a potato gal. And they cover it with hot turkey with gravy and cranberry sauce. Ugh. So good that then when they take that off the menu, I'm like always disappointed because it's quick and easy and I can eat that. But I've been to Wawa's before. Boone, you have. So you know what I'm talking about? The turkey bowls, they're awesome. I don't know how often I'll get Chris to be able to go to Wawa for a turkey bowl, but I don't know. Maybe my lovely neighbor Adam will go when I want a turkey bowl. Do you have that? Can you grab that jar of the jalapeno powder that, because Adam's on, that he sniffed? We're going to show you the jar. So like I said, take your jalapenos if you still have some and you're running out of ideas of what to do with them. If you have a dehydrator, put them on there. Let them be bone dry. If you don't have a dehydrator, maybe you're not even growing jalapenos, you can go to somewhere like Aldi's. They have the big jalapenos, and you can put them on a cookie sheet and slowly dehydrate them on a super low heat. They will get hard like this, and then just grind them. Like I said, I used a old coffee grinder, So I have more in the bag. I'm sure I have more buried in the basket. But I've been trying to add, is this it? Because it's not labeled. Yeah, this is it. It's not labeled, sorry guys, but that's what I had Adam sniff last weekend. And woo, it's killer. Let's make sure it is it. But as you can see, I just keep trying to. It's it. Whew. And he took a deeper inhale than I did. Object is, I'm going to take the rest of these, grind them as soon as I can so I can keep contributing to the jar, because if you're using it like 1/4 a teaspoon in chili, it's fine. If you're going to put a tablespoon or something, you might, I don't know. If you don't like hot, spicy stuff, you might not want to do that. But I put all my herbs. This just happens to be one that isn't labeled. That's because that's how I know this is the jalapeno powder. So, for the sake of the video, make Chris wait. Let's see what Adam's saying. I have to bring him a tad bit closer.
Adam.
Yeah. Okay, Chris. For Adam, absolutely.
Come on, man. I've done it.
Come closer. Say hello, everyone. Hi. Oh, look. Brian Lossie's Homestead, welcome. Simple Life Reclaimed, welcome. Everyone say hello to Adam, who is the neighbor next door I became friendly with, and he snipped some of my jalapeno powder, which I was explaining. Just take jalapenos, dry them out, grind them in an old coffee grinder. But for the sake of Adam and making him happy, move over. He wants Chris.
Thanks a lot, Adam.
To take an inhale like I just did. You have to come closer because I can't see it.
It's gonna make me cough.
I don't know if he really even inhaled it. Normally he'd be sneezing. Hi, Mel and Gary from Simple Life Reclaimed. How are you? Wow. Everyone's saying hello to Adam still. Adam, was that good? He said deeper. Bring it back. Come on. We're gonna have fun here. All right, we're going to get him a little bit closer, and then we'll do it one more time.
It's rough.
Just for Adam.
Why don't you come over, Adam? You do it.
So, dried jalapeno powder. You're not even in the frame. Here you go.
Adam, come over. You do this.
Adam will do it right on camera. Adam, come on over. I'll hold it. Ready?
It's bad.
Sniff it.
I'll sniff it. I am. Whew.
Simple Life Reclaimed saying hello, Chris. Everybody saying hi, Castle Hives. Chris can do better than that.
Oh, no
Come
more.
on over, Adam.
No more. No more than that.
Yeah, he won't do any more than that. But hi, everyone. Melanie from Simple Life Reclaimed said hi.
Hi, everybody.
So he's funny. He was saying deeper. So let's fill everyone in. Hi, everyone. I was like 5 minutes late, and that's because I got to see my son, and I wanted to cook him a nice dinner, so I did roasted chicken in the oven, mashed potatoes, oriental vegetables, and I was showing my basket that is overflowing of dried herbs that I need to put in a jar. So that's how the jalapeno conversation came up, was if you don't have a dehydrator, maybe if you're not even growing them, you can just go to somewhere like Aldi's and dry them right inside your oven and then grind them with an old coffee grinder. So I have a ton of herbs I need to put away. Remember to hit the thumbs up, friends. Oh, she's awesome. He's outside. Adam's saying that Chris faked inhaling the jalapeno powder, and yet he's outside the door coughing. So, oh my goodness. Okay, let's see what I've missed. Brian, how are you? Boone said he's a good sport. Mel and Gary, so happy to have you in here. I was just watching your, well, if you watched last week's live, crazy. He's out there coughing. He is. He's literally outside coughing and telling the neighbor, like, you made me sniff that. Anyway, if you missed last week's live, I don't know if you caught it or didn't catch it. I'm here. For now, we'll see what happens. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I hate that I had just lost my train of thought. Been trying to adjust. Got some things accomplished, didn't completely unpack. And then I realized I'm walking around with this like wicker basket, like full of dried herbs that I need to be doing something with. So, needless to say, Castle Hive said, "Laugh out loud." He's out there coughing. Well, he will be now because he's lighting up one of mine. I'm sure. No, he's out there smoking a cigarette. We want Adam to come over and sniff it. Tell Adam to come in and say hello to the viewers.
I tried.
He's a really, really nice neighbor. He's super nice.
Plays good music.
Oh, yes. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about Adam. Adam plays guitar. He does country music. And I love that. I also, can I say it again, love his Traeger grill. Oh, I wish I could get one. I asked him for a review. He gave it an 8 out of 10. The reason why is because if you want to sear on your steak, that type of grill sears from the inside out. So I thought I would share that with my subscribers. I don't want to say that he created me a jingle. He created a tune for the channel. And now I may need some major help from the professionals out here to tell me how to... I did it under like a voice recording. Now I just have to figure out how to attach it. And I might actually have a song for my page now. No words, it's just strictly music, but that was so nice of him to do that for me. Let's see what I'm missing. No, I still have the same glasses. I wish I actually had new glasses. They look pretty on you. Yeah, these are my other ones. Thank God I didn't lose them amongst this moving around. Play guitar like you already, Adam. Laugh out loud. Adam plays guitar very well. It's a Gibson. He likes to do country music. You know, just it's relaxing. And he's so nice. His wife is super nice. So because I was the newbie on this block last Sunday, I offered the food and let's have a barbecue after they just got done. Adam's here. I was just telling them, they'll be fine. They're just my dogs barking at Adam. We were just saying how you just did my jingle. Come on and say hello. I'm like hooting and hollering about my neighbor. Everyone, well, he's got the dog. Let's see.
Hello.
This is Adam, my neighbor, who was nice enough. I called it like a jingle.
Oh, the one I played for you on the guitar?
Yeah. Yeah, he made me like some music I can add to my channel. So that was pretty cool. So he joined the channel tonight. Stop it, you two. He joined the channel tonight and he was on the live messing with Chris. That was funny. But he's the one that I got, what? I was only here a day and how'd you sniff it?
Yeah.
He handled it like a champ. I don't really feel like Chris sniffed it.
I don't think he did.
He didn't. He faked a lot.
He should come back in here and I'll make sure.
Yeah, we're going to get Chris to really sniff it because we think he faked it. So, yeah. So, everyone was just saying hello to Adam, and now you get to see who he is. I keep talking about your girl. You know, I was trying to explain why you gave it an 8.
Yeah, because of the searing.
Yeah. Because he says the searing, it sears from the inside out. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I love it. Let's see. Adam Groves, look up Rectech. You know what that is?
Mm-mm.
Castle
What
Hive.
is that?
What is Rectech? Is that another girl? Oh, he says, let me back up. Hold on, let's see if I can do this. I just got Pellet Girl. Rectech is the girl the Castle Hives just got. He's telling you to look it up. Boone saying, hello, Adam and Doggy. Yeah, that's my dogs. You've seen them a million times in here on these lives. Yeah, we might have to look that one up.
Yeah, I never heard of it.
But I want the one that he has that is a smaller version. It's like you can take it camping and everything, they said.
The Rectech one?
No, the one that you have.
Oh, a smaller Traeger?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to get one of them.
He goes camping. That's how he just pulled up from camping, him and his wife, and here I am. And I was like, you know, we got introduced or whatever, and I'm like, how about if I supply the food, you cook on your Traeger? Like, I felt like I just shoved that right down his throat as soon as he got home. So, yeah. So this is Adam. He lives right next door. And pretty cool. Like I said, he plays guitar. He loves to do country music. Camps.
Yep.
Should talk him in, you know, and he likes his pal pal. That's what we have to say on YouTube now.
Pow pow. What's that? Oh.
Yeah, you're not allowed to say the other thing. Let's see. You look very good tonight, hon, in much better spirits, and seem to be adjusting great there. Well, we might save that for next week.
That's a whole other topic.
It's a whole other topic. Yeah, I'm trying. A little bit of a crazy neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
Except for Adam next door, but yeah, there's a little bit of some crazy neighbors. I don't get involved in it. I kind of got stuck involved in it. Is that the right way to say it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got kind of just slammed into that. I'm trying to be upbeat and feel better. She says she is sending all the love. Thank you, Simple Life Reclaimed. You definitely have to check out that channel.
Which
You know, I'm getting them all over YouTube here. Simple Life Reclaims.
Simple Life Reclaims.
Yeah, they live in Arizona. Let's see if I repeat this correct. I'm Melody. She's Melanie. Her husband's name is Gary. They live in Arizona.
I always wanted to go to Arizona.
They can't wait to get out of Arizona. They bought property. Can I just round off the number, or you can just type it? She's obviously my mod on here. Her husband and her brother, who was always in the military, and his wife decided to go in on lots of property. I want to say it's 42 acres, just so I can round off the number. Simple Life Reclaimed. How many acres? And tell Adam what state that you picked to start your new life. Yeah, it's like hot there and on fire in Arizona.
I want to go to Flagstaff.
You do? Oh, there's Gavin. Hi, Mama. Hi, Gav. This is Adam, the next door neighbor. That's my grandson, Gavin, who's 14.
Hey, Gavin.
So, nice to have you on here, Gavin. Everyone say hello to my grandson, who, God knows when I'll see him, because this is like 40 minutes from where I'm at. I want to take a guess. Oh, come on. Somebody help me out here. 41.36 acres. Okay. So that's how much property. It's going to be both theirs, but you could split it.
Damn,
Am I saying that right? Yeah, so she's doing it with her brother and her brother's wife. And in what state again? Oh, Gavin said, hi, Adam.
Hi, Gavin.
Gavin, he plays guitar and everything. And sings.
I wish I had 41 acres.
So do I. Definitely want to be here, for sure. We both think on the same wavelength. We want like all these acres. I got a new bracelet. It's good and black. What kind of bracelet, Gavin? Arkansas. Yep. We're moving to Arkansas. So on their channel, they bought a camper, and we're gutting the camper so that they can live in that while they work on their property. So there you go, Simple Life Reclaimed. We're going to get Adam to go over and subscribe to your channel. You know, he can just say, Melody sent me. And, yeah. They killed their stuffs on that trailer.
Damn.
You know, gutting the inside.
That'd be awesome to do.
Oh, she said, sorry, had to refresh. I was watching. Gold and black, my bracelet. Good job, Gavin. It has a lion because I'm a Leo. You're a Leo and you're awesome, Gav. You want to show them that? No, you don't want to do it again?
Nope.
Come on.
Nope.
Give us a bunch of thumbs up if you want Adam to sniff the jalapeno powder. Pick up that guitar. Let's hear you jam. What do you think?
It's all the way at home.
You're only right next door.
Not tonight.
Well, maybe if he sits over there, can he just jam? Like, I won't get any strikes against me, will I? If he's just playing guitar and it's someone else's. Oh, everybody's giving a thumbs up. You're going to have to sniff it.
I'll sniff it.
We'll sniff a little. We won't, like, I'm not going to put it down his nose like I did. Ooh. No way. Oh, you can smell it in the whole room. Oh my, your eyes watering?
Nope.
I'm telling you, he likes hot. Oh, you could taste it in the air. It's crazy.
Can you?
Yeah,
I didn't think
totally.
it was that. I don't really think it was that
That's
bad.
awesome, guys. Simple Life Reclaim said, that's awesome, guys. Thanks, Mel. Super sweet of you. That's sending you their way. Yeah, I'm just talking about your trailer. What else am I missing out on besides they want you to play? He should sniff it. Well, he kind of did, and look. 0 reaction.
It wasn't really that bad. Chris is a baby.
Yeah, Chris is a baby about a lot of things. Mel, that can be as bad as that skunk stuff. Wow. I was just kind of explaining that I did the Hell's Fire Challenge and ate this skunk. What is it, guys? It's what they bait, what hunters use to bait coyotes and stuff and catch them, and I didn't know. My whole tongue was neon.
Oh, shit.
I didn't barf, though. That's why I won the t-shirt. I survived the Hell's Fire Challenge. Chris could snort some.
Put some on it.
Yeah, let's
Take a
get
line.
Chris in here. He's outside hiding.
We'll put a line on the table.
Oh, that's too funny. Let's see. Gavin's saying, what is it? The fireman down in South LA. Oh, yeah, there are a lot of places on fire, Gavin. Simple Life Reclaim with all the thumbs up. Chris could snort some. Mel, you did great on that challenge. Yeah, I don't know. He just subscribed, so he would have to go back and watch that. Because I also had to do it in a bikini top. I had
I'll
more,
have to see that one.
but I also had more weight to me. I wasn't so freaking stressed out. But yeah, I did it. Man, oh man, Gavin's saying, because he watched it. My grandson. I mean, I think when I took it out of the box and everything, everybody was already predicting I was going to puke and throw up, which I didn't. But once you got the lid off, I still have it somewhere. I don't know where it is. I can't remember. But needless to say, yeah, Gavin smelled it. He goes, I did the skunk. I mean, you took it off your whole house, Reeds. And what did I do? I stuck a toothpick inside and coated both sides of it. And the hunting community was on. They had to verify that somebody was on there to watch me. So I did, done. And man, I wouldn't recommend that for anyone. That's why I didn't nominate anybody to do it, because it was terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Would you wish it on your worst enemy?
No, like, oh, it was just bad. I really felt like I was walking around, even though it was outside in the mailbox. I think that's why the mailman stayed back. I didn't know where else to put it, but I was smelling it for like months. It was disgusting. But then I ate something afterwards. I mean, I was fine. My mouth felt a little weird, but that was about it.
Should open up in here. Chris is at work.
He would have a heart attack. He's worrying about the lint on the furniture and doesn't want the dog sitting on the blanket. She might leave a divot on his cushion. Oh boy.
Open it up when Chris is at work and then record his reaction when he walks in the door.
Oh my God, he would kill me. So yeah, so we were talking a little bit about the, you know, what Boone said. That skunk, that was terrible. And I kind of felt like I did get a little suckered into it. Because I saw that David did it and it looked, I mean, he did it like 10 times, but he's an ex-Marine. 10 times he did it. That was like piece of cake for him. So I'm like, this can't be that bad. And then I kind of got called out and, you know, I can't get called out by a guy. So I'm like, send it my way, I'll do it. Yeah, it was interesting to say the least. And Boone was there to watch it. Let's see.
I should head back over. I gotta.
Is it still in the mailbox? No, it's not still in the mailbox there, Gav.
I'm gonna head back over. Everyone have a good night.
Tell him he's got to come on maybe next Sunday's live and jam a little bit.
Yeah, maybe.
Or isn't you at the wedding next weekend?
Yeah, I have my brother-in-law's wedding next week.
We'll see what we can do. We'll get Adam over here to, you know, show you how he plays.
I'm not that good.
He's pretty good. I'll even let him sit over there so he doesn't even have to look at the camera. even if he strings a couple chords, you guys are going to know that he's really good. So I guess I was probably pushing it all in one night. You know, he just joined the channel. He's the neighbor telling Chris to sniff it. Then he comes over and gets on to say hello to everyone. Have a great night, Adam.
Good night.
So yeah, we'll get him on. Well, he knows it's Sundays, so maybe we'll try to shoot for next Sunday. And we'll have him jam out to a little bit of music for you guys, even if it's just for a couple minutes. Sound good?
Yeah.
High five. Thank you for coming over. That was
You're
awesome.
welcome.
Go pick on Chris now. Tell him he's a wimp. But we already knew that.
Nice have a table like that.
Me too.
It was all black.
It's in storage. Mine's like a cocoa brown color.
I got mine from Ashley's Furniture.
He got all of it from Ashley's Furniture. Apparently, I got some of mine from Ashley's Furniture too. Now he's talking about the coffee table because it raises up and comes out. I have the same one, just different color that's in storage. So yes, everyone's saying have a great night.
Good
You can
night.
still go back on and let it play.
Yeah.
Still gives me watched hours. So.
Okay. Yeah, it's on right now.
How is it?
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much for that.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Have a good night.
You too. How cool was that? Didn't I say he was a cool neighbor? Very, very nice guy. And yeah. He's out there because Castle Hives wanted Chris to do a line of it. Yeah, so Simple Life Reclaimed. As I was saying, see the last video, was the kitchen. The remodel of the kitchen. We have a whole 10 people in here. Welcome everyone. Do a line of it. Me? Heck to the no. I am not doing a line of it. And Chris would never do a line of it. He's a Mr. Softy. Adam's really cool. Adam likes to camp and fish and hockey and plays guitar. He's just super, super nice. Listen, when you open this jar, you can actually like taste the heat in your throat just from opening the lid. So it is spicy. But would highly recommend doing that with your jalapenos. He said jalapeno powder would kill you. I wouldn't doubt that. Well, you recommended it, Castle Hives. Who's out there? Tell Adam. He's talking about do a line of the jalapeno powder and then says it'll kill you. So yes, Castle Hives, what can we do here to get a meet and greet? Because I don't know if you post it, wearing Jersey, where you're at for work. The other news was Bob's Adventure was in here first, and of course I was late. Like I said, my son came up. He said he'll be back up next weekend to take care of a couple things. A few discrepancies that are occurring this week. So he will be back up Saturday or Sunday. Bernadette Mamo, hi, how are you? You sound very happy. My neighbor, he's so much fun. I love fun people. Not for nothing, Chris is boring. I'm keeping it real. But Adam's like very outgoing and I don't know, plays guitar. And he made me, like I said, it has no lyrics to it. But he made me sound for my channel. So if anybody knows how to upload that onto my channel, that would be completely awesome. I actually wish there was a way I could play it so you can hear it during live right now. But it's on my phone. Fortham Park? I'd have to look that one up. Because all the guys are outside. Rattletrap Fishing. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. You just missed the neighbor Adam. Everybody's sniffing some jalapeno powder because they're just nuts. But yeah, we're just kind of having some fun and talking about the next harvest that I did was a whole basket full of all Ziploc baggies of all the herbs that I harvested. And I still have a lot more to do. I don't want to leave them in the baggies. I'd like to put them in the jars. It's like 30 minutes from Newark. Okay. I'm going to go back into this Castle Hives and see if we could figure something out here. You are lucky to have great neighbors. Where I'm staying is with Chris. I don't know for how long. But the next door neighbor, Adam and his wife, super, super nice people. I forget what Adam does for a living. I think his wife does mammograms. And yeah, he just chills outside when he's off and plays a little guitar. Asks me if I like country music, which I do. And he says he's not that good, but he's good. I can't even string a guitar, let alone, you know. And I asked him yesterday, I said, hey, do you think you can maybe do me like a little sound for my channel? And he's like, for your YouTube channel? And I said, yeah. And he's like, yeah. And he just played around once. The second time, he literally had it. And then I was a little too far back with my phone. So I think 3 tries total by putting my phone closer. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. Now I just have to figure out how to incorporate that into my page. So if anybody knows that information and can email me, Boone, do you have my email address, which is the Melody R 1967, no, Melody R 196784@gmail.com. That would be awesome and helpful information so I can figure out how to get this music over so that it starts sounding and looking more like a real YouTube page. You guys have been ever so patient. I did not have that. What, the sound part? So who's all dehydrating herbs? Anybody? Is anybody still harvesting anything? I mean, I haven't even down the garden, the raised beds. I'm 40 minutes from there, and trying to adjust to my surroundings this week and having a few complications with Chris this week. And yeah, just trying to see where that goes, you know. So I will get into that at a later date. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so never made it down to the gardens, and had my son up for dinner tonight, which if you're just joining now, welcome, welcome, welcome. And I made my famous roasted chicken in the oven, well, chicken breasts. One of my favorite chefs is Ina Garden. If you want a really good roasted chicken breast, I made quite a few, and then I made some legs, is literally clean it, of course. Cookie sheet, Himalayan salt or kosher salt, fresh grounded black pepper, and some olive oil, and literally that's it. Roast it. This is why I picked the breasts, because the meat's juicier, and that's actually the meat that I use to make my chicken salad that everybody absolutely loves. Dehydrate. Wait a minute, I did not have that. Oh, your email. My email is melodyr196784@gmail.com. Yeah, if anybody has any information that could help me to figure out how to move music over so that now every video I do, it will play what my lovely neighbor created for my channel. My son heard it. He likes it. He thinks it's very fitting for me and for the channel. So, Boone says, I dehydrate herbs. Do you have a dehydrator? If you go way back into some videos, Castle Hives says, I know how. Castle Hives, hit me up. I think even my phone number is over on Instagram. Because I'll probably have to be walked through it. But yeah, if you could help me, that would be great. Because I wanted to have music. You know, one of my favorite I have quite a few favorite channels of people that I've been following for like a long time, like the Crockers, Roots and Refuge, you know, Simple Life Reclaimed, if music. And I really just wanted music, and he spit that out in a couple seconds, and it's just really fitting for my channel. It's not anything radical. It's peaceful. I just think it's really nice, and it was nice of him to do that. I'll message on IG. Great. Thank you so much, Castle Hives. Let's see. Back to the dehydrator. I got my dehydrator last year. I want to say early summer. It's nothing expensive. It's the 4-tier one, Amazon. I can try to look it up. I have one video of where I'm doing the Shea Elliott herb. I've discussed this before, where it's just fresh herbs. But I was trying to do it in my grinder. No, what is it? My Ninja smoothie. It wasn't working out the greatest. But yeah, that dehydrator. That dehydrator was not very much money at all. It was very, very cheap. If I can figure out the link for it, when I go to, I'm going to do a video because I have new gardeners that are following me. I'm going to show people how to dehydrate. I may show 2 ways. The dehydrator, which is here, no big deal, and how you can also do it in the oven. So that is what I'm going to do for a next video, and I will try to look at the name. Oh, there it is coming in. Yeah, I also didn't turn off the just do not disturb, so hopefully that doesn't bother anyone. But I can look up the name of it, and when I go to do the video, I will put it down in the description box. I truly believe you don't need like an Excalibur dehydrator. They're super expensive. I mean, you can get a $20-some one and works for me. I mean, I literally, before I left the last place I was at, let's see, where did they go? You know, with the crazy dogs. Wait, did Adam steal my jalapenos? Psych, I'm just kidding. Like, look at how dark they get. I just lined them up on a single row and just ran the dehydrator and then stuck it in an old coffee grinder and grinded it up. But this one's a little bit hotter than what your average jalapeno powder would be, and that's because when I planted, well, this is last year's batch, so that's how much I'm down. This was at my garden. I couldn't understand why my jalapenos were so stinking hot last year because I couldn't find the envelope. Then I finally found the envelope, and what do you think it said? Jalapenos, in parentheses, hot. So it's extra hot jalapenos. So yeah, you don't need anything expensive. I've seen some channels where they actually dehydrate in the sun. Now, I don't know if I would really do that. I've done that with some sunflowers. And just as a quick reference, the sunflower that I used to show how to save the seeds from, I've kind of explained that it was drying in the sun, then we had that tornado and it got rained on, but was showing you how to take the top layer off. You know, you flick all that stuff off, then you see the seed underneath. Because there was a comment that was left, I think, under that video by someone. I don't think I'm really familiar with them, that said that was like a moldy sunflower and she wouldn't recommend feeding it to the birds or, you know, saving the seeds. Obviously, I kind of knew it got stormed on. I basically just used that head as a reference for the newbie gardeners on how to save the seeds from sunflowers. So no alarm. I'm not going to poison, you know, the birds. And yeah, I didn't save any of the seeds. Well, the one corner was fine. But that whole big sunflower head, you could smell it. And that's the unfortunate thing when you're using the elements to dry some of your things out. Even a dehydrator, you would never fit a sunflower head in anyway. I mean, I roasted sunflowers before, but not like a whole head to get it to dry out. So I don't know. I'm really curious to see what my gardens look like down there. those heads are probably swooped over. The birds probably already got it. I mean, it's just been crazy. It's been 4 weeks now since I've been down there. 4 weeks. So that wasn't happening this weekend, and I don't know if I can make that happen next weekend. I would love to. So yeah. So just to clear up that about that sunflower. You'll know if your sunflower isn't any good. You could usually smell it. You could usually see it. But, you know, we're all trying to be a little extra careful and saving seeds. And I use that sunflower as a reference for that video. If you want to see the comment that was left, it's under that video. So yeah. Whew, that was a big ramble. Yeah, so I'm like super excited. The Castle Hives is going to help me to get the music that Adam did on my channel. I think that would be awesome. And I have a lot of videos that I know that I need to move over to the playlist. You know, I just kind of been bounced around a little bit, and, you know, I'm here and it's just been a little complicated. Like I said, I'll get into that on a later date. But yeah, I mean, my spirits are pretty good. I'm not going to let anybody, you know, drag me down anymore. I'm just like over it. So yeah, I pulled this out and I literally said to Chris, like, this is getting on my nerves. Like, there's so many baggies. It just goes on and on. But yeah, as far as videos are concerned, like, you know, this is time. I still have stuff growing. Some things came here. Sorry, hello at Rattletrap Fishing. Yeah, sorry, Rattletrap. I haven't been in any of your lives lately. Just kind of shuffled around a little bit there. If you go back and watch some previous lives, you'll understand. So yeah, so I do have fresh herbs that are still outside that I want to cut and do that video, you know, and show you all, for the newbies that don't know how to. I didn't know any of this. I taught myself, you know, how to dehydrate herbs. So I definitely want to clean this up. Like, I think the old coffee grinder that I used for my jalapenos crapped out on me. But remember, you don't want to use your coffee grinder that you use for your coffee for something like this. Just making sure everybody knows that, because yeah, your coffee would taste terrible. Just get like a cheapy, junky one so that you can use for this. I bought a cheapy one. I think it was like maybe $8 or $10, and it lasted me for like 10 years. So, you know, I'll have to try to find another one. Because I tried to smash it myself, and no, you needed to wear a mask. You could like barely breathe. So there's like jalapenos in there. There's a lot of sage, rosemary, thyme, and I'm still working on my jar. I have to find it, which is what I was previously saying. I know I'm bouncing all over tonight. The video that I did at the other place, I did it in my smoothie, and it didn't come out as fine as I would like it. But you just take, I think I told you this in a previous live, you just take sage, rosemary, thyme, and salt. I guess you could do some, well, oregano, you could do that if you want. It was under Shay Elliott's, and I love the concept of that. And I did a little bit in a jar before I came here. So my goal is to try to get that jar at least very close to full. I mean, we'll see what I can do as far as what I'm growing out here. Chris claims there's an Aldi's close to here. I don't know, because I've been here for a week and I haven't even really been shown around yet. So I know that they usually will carry some herbs there if I have to buy some just to get that jar filled. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, they always have like cilantro there, like I think their produce is pretty good. I'm just not a fan of a lot of the other stuff. You know, that's like trial and error pretty much. The Tin Can Gardener. What's up, y'all? He says, how are you? You're running in and out.
Sorry.
We are just talking about dehydrating herbs. I'm going to be doing a video. I was showing last year's jalapeno powder. This is the MI Gardener seeds that say jalapeno, but in parentheses says hot. So I didn't know what else to do with it last year, so I was explaining about dehydrating them and then use an old coffee grinder and grind it up. This is what I have left from last year, and I'm going to try to get this jar full, and this is the basket that I'm dealing with of all the herbs that I've been dehydrating, and you know, I need to get it organized. But how are you? How are you? How are you? Yeah, you may have to go back and maybe watch a little bit. The neighbor here, his name is Adam. He's subscribed. He got on and talked in his first live, and then he came over and got on live. So that was pretty awesome of him. And he also, I want to call it a jingle. It's probably not the right word, but he made me some music for my channel. So stay tuned for that, because Castle Hives is going to explain to me how to upload that to my channel. You have been very busy. I have. And I've only, let's see, if the truck got here late Saturday night, we'll count it as Sunday. Today's like a week that I've been here. So, it's been different to say the least. I know everyone needs to adjust, but like I said, that's a whole other topic. We'll just see how it goes. I can't say that the first week here, I mean, I would be lying to my subscribers by saying it was easy. It's not, it wasn't easy. Because here's someone that's used to living by themselves, and, you know, just, you got to learn to compromise and be respectful, things of that nature. So we'll see how it goes. So the Tin Can Gardener. Is your gardening season officially done? Are you doing a fall garden? What's going on? And thank you for joining. At one point, I think there was like a whole 12 people in here. So needless to say, I'm smelling that jalapeno powder. Let's see, Mel, I'm going to crash. It was a long day. No problem, Castle Hives. Yes, thank you for that. I greatly appreciate it. If you can help me out with that, that would be awesome. I'm going to get bees tomorrow. Ooh, Castle Hives. The Tin Can Gardener is going to get bees tomorrow. Good luck. Congratulations on your new adventure. Lucky you. Hopefully, I eventually get some honey. I won honey on someone's channel and just never received it. Yours is just starting. I mean, your fall garden's just starting, or are you totally different? You didn't even have your spring summer garden yet? I'm just trying to get back on board. You know, I've been kind of out of the loop for a little bit. Everyone knows that. Thank you so much for Simple Life Reclaimed for coming in tonight. Bob's Adventure. You know, Brian Lossy, he likes to come in and listen. Everybody's still on here. No, here in South Florida, it's totally different. Oh, yeah. You get to garden, you have a longer growing season, correct? I think some people that I know that live in Florida don't really like to garden in the heat. This is like the ideal time for them to have a garden. Is that accurate? Goes from October to about January. That's pretty sweet. That's sweet. Lucky you. But super, super excited about your bees. So yeah, you might have to go back in and, you know, check out the live. Yes, I'm a little bit more upbeat. Introduced my neighbor, Adam. Well, Chris's neighbor, Adam, who I became really chummy with. And spoke about all these herbs that I'm harvesting and just sticking in baggies. And it's just kind of like been laying around getting on my nerves. So I got to get it situated. Tomorrow's video, let me think. I did ribs on a quickness before I came to here. I think I may just upload that tomorrow. It is a secret recipe of what I put on it. So I can upload that because I, thank God, had some spare videos, but I can give you a basic rub recipe in a description down below if I upload that one tomorrow. Like I was legit making ribs and was like, shoot, I don't think so. I winged it. But in the description down below, I will, you know, tell you how my ribs turn out so great, what the process is. It was kind of a quick video. So I think after that video, it leaves me one video left on backup, and that is from Tubby Guy Outdoor to do his 40 questions. I did. I just have not had any time, obviously, to sit down and, you know, I'm lucky I remember what day it is. That's why I was 5 minutes late for my own live. I have to sit down when I go to upload that video, and I have to write all the questions down below, and then I have to link all the channels that I'm going to nominate to answer. It's technically 39 questions. The 40th is nominating 6 or 10 channels. So I've spoken about that before. I'm so sorry I have not gotten around to uploading that yet. So I have to write out. The questions are pretty basic. It's just to get your subscribers to know more about you. So let's have fun. I know in the video, I might have left out a couple names, but I'll try to tag you in a description below when I do go to upload that video. And when you do the video, if you're nominated or you're tagged in it, even if you don't hear me verbally say your channel name, you might want to go down below and just double check to see if I tagged you in the description part. And let's have fun. Make the video by just answering the 39 questions, but it does say 40 questions. And then just tag me in it on the video, and it helps your subscribers know more about you. I definitely am going to try to get to that one for Wednesday. So I would probably say maybe spare ribs are going to come out tomorrow, and the 40 questions on Wednesday. I'm trying to get through some of the backup videos that I had to make in advance due to my circumstances. So thank you everyone for being so super patient about that. And, you know, some of the lives not being so exciting and being a little bit on the downer, but that was my life. Have I done any canning? I actually have. Where I was saying before, I was canning gravy. I did dilly beans. I did the Needy Homesteaders. In case you've never checked her out, I've been following her for a long time. She's like my queen of canning because she taught me how to can. I did her onion and balsamic vinegar. It's basically you chop the onions down. I thought I did a video on that. It's an older video. I may have. I don't really remember. But it's basically like 10 to 20 onions, Vidalia onions. You chop them all down, and then you put them in like a Dutch oven pot, and you slow cook them to bring them to a slow caramelization. And then it's like a whole bottle of balsamic vinegar. And then you can water bath can it. It's not going to be super thick, but it's amazing. It's great to spread on top of a hamburger. It's great to put on top of a meatloaf. So yeah. Let's see. But yeah, I've done lots of canning. Mary Jemison. Hi, Mel. Hi. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Mary Jemison. Yeah, I didn't want to butcher like the last name. But welcome. We were just talking about herbs, you know, starting to collect those herbs and dehydrating them. And, you know, some videos that are going to be coming out. And unfortunately, I've not been down to where my gardens are at. We'll see what happens with that. But I have like bigger worms to fry. And some jalapeno powder that I made last year. And I was dehydrating some jalapenos from this year. I would have liked to, there's probably more in there. And I know I have some frozen ones. So I'd like to dehydrate a lot more because I want this jar to be completely full. So yeah, I'm trying to make sure the weather, it's starting to get cooler here in the morning. And I'm trying to make sure that I get to the herbs before the weather gets to the herbs. We made jam, lots of jam. I didn't make a lot of jam. I made strawberry jam last year and I made peach jam. I did do that, but it was just a tester. I only did 2 jars. One, it like sunk and it wasn't all the way at the top, so that was in the refrigerator. But not too many jams this year at all. Just, I had so many tomatoes. Being, you know, I was staying somewhere else, so I was canning tomatoes. I actually cooked this week, and I made, prior to coming here, I took a bunch of tomatoes that I had, and I made like a tomato chutney. It was so sweet that I literally had to put a couple pepper flakes in it just to give it a little bit of something, because those tomatoes that were coming out of my garden this year were phenomenal. I was super concerned about the tomatoes this year because when I was getting my seeds and my gardener was out of the seeds that I was familiar with. But if I could recommend a few like tomatoes, I definitely am going to do that. That was another video that I wanted to do, was sit down and, you know, my seeds are somewhere around here. Sit down and discuss what I think was like my top tomatoes of this season, because they were different than what I did last year. So I would like to make a video on that. Yeah, I would love to have me some fresh jam. I still have a little bit of strawberry jam that I did last year. That was the first thing I ever canned. And it had no pectin in it. And I researched it on YouTube, and it just basically told you how to do it by just cooking it longer to get it to the thickness that you want. I followed step-by-step instructions. And then, you know, I went over and in case you guys don't know who she is, but the Needy Homesteader, I've been following her for years. And I knew as soon as I did that strawberry jam that I was going to need to start paying a little bit more attention, and, you know, open my mind to be willing to not be so scared, which she's great at, comforting you if you've never canned before. Step-by-step instructions. So I started off water bath canning. I do not pressure can. I don't feel as scared about pressure canning, but I don't have one. I would like to get one soon. So we produced about 180 pounds of mangoes. We made video. My tomatoes didn't work this summer, so I'll plan again this month. Well, you know what? At least you're lucky enough to get another chance to do your tomatoes. But yeah, you might have to hook me up, my friend, with some mango jam. 180 pounds. You can't do mangoes here. That's just a fact. I'm in Pennsylvania and you cannot do mangoes here. But yeah, if you ever think about me and want my address, I'd be more than happy to try some of that mango jam and, you know, do a video on it. How about that? That would be awesome. So yeah, so I hope everyone had a good week. it's been different for me. I had a couple little incidents with my anxiety and being far away. That's why it was great to have my son here today. My older son, Johnny. I cooked for him, per se. And so he said he's going to come back up this weekend because we're going to have to deal with a little something, something. And yeah, so sorry about being a little late, and just wanted to follow through with my live tonight. And like I said, for the new people that are just coming on, or the late bloomers, however you say that, feel free to go back and watch the beginning of it. You got to meet Adam. I pointed him out in the live, who's the neighbor next door, who then did come over and introduce himself. And we're going to try to see what we could do for next Sunday's live, if he's around, and let him play like a few tunes on his guitar. I think that would be pretty cool. Our neighbors have trees. Okay, I'll send you some. Really? That'd be awesome. I love mangoes. Love them. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Boone, if there's anybody new that comes in or anybody that wants their channel posted, I kind of felt like I didn't really need to say that, but and I know some of you know people more than I do, but you know, this channel is always about love. And if anyone wants their channel link passed around, you know, just shout it out there and the moderators will do it. We'll become a little bit more consistent, you know, next Sunday. But yes, I wanted to come on and show you all the herbs. I'll show you again of everything that I have been blessed with, that I have been harvesting and dehydrating. So that was sort of, and I just said that was sort of what tonight's live was about. And just, you know, to discuss where I'm at, introduce you to Adam the neighbor. You're in PA. Have you ever heard the last name Burback? That sounds super familiar. The Tin Can Gardener. Do you have Instagram? Because if you do, you can find me under Bake a Leg and Let's Stick It Homestead. Shoot me a message in my DM box. I will get back to you. That name does sound familiar. I'll actually give you my address because I'd be more than happy to take a little bit of that off your hands. Yeah, Boone, because I wasn't sure, because even the woman prior, Mary Jamison, I think it was, you know, if she's still here, love you, Mary, I'm not ignoring you. You know, just for other people's channels, their links to be able to be shared. So yeah, that's a lot of herbs is right, and it's in my way. It's only like a little small tiny thing. If anyone noticed how Chris isn't commenting very much in the live, isn't that funny? I'm here now and he's not really on there. He said he would let it run so I get airtime, but he's not on this time. But yeah, so stay tuned for this week and this upcoming Sunday's live. Reason why I say that is because there could be great news, there could be bad news. Hate to leave it as a cliffhanger, but that's the truth. And you know, we're gonna have Adam over to play some guitar. I just might not put the camera on his face. I don't want him to feel uncomfortable. And yeah, if anybody, Tin Can Gardener, like I said, hit me up on Instagram. I can give you an address because I love mangoes. You'd be a sweetheart to be sending me some. And Boone, I think I'm behind a few of your videos. Tin Can Gardener, same thing, because it's just been a hectic week. I started feeling like I was getting caught up on people's videos, and then I fell behind again. But I will do my best this week, because I'm going to take some time for myself and my channel, and put more of my energy into that this week, because I don't want my work to suffer. So yeah, so that's pretty much what's going on. Haven't been putting much out lately. You haven't been putting out much? Okay. Well, good. Well, not good that you haven't been. You know what I mean. It's a little bit easier for me to go over and get caught up. I do have to go over and get caught up on a few of Boone's. I've been watching Simple Life Reclaims, and I see them on Instagram, but I was just seeing their videos this week, and I watched them, and I gave it a big fat thumbs up, and I didn't leave a comment. So I noticed my comments are a little bit less too. So it's very helpful when you leave a comment so people can see who's interacting and, so forth and so on. I always try to leave a comment, a thumbs up. You know how I roll. I roll like that. It's been crazy around here. I hear you. It's been crazy here too. So Tin Can Gardener, I feel you. I got to get back on track with YouTube and, getting back to work and putting a lot more of my effort and energy into this. And I just want to thank everyone for sticking it out, being patient with me, with the videos. I did say I had some backups, some older ones, and that's kind of what I've been putting out. So what's left video-wise? I think it's the ribs. It's the 40 questions, but that's the challenge. It's 40 questions, but it's technically 39. 40 is you nominate someone else to, another channel. So keep an eye out for that because I nominated quite a few people. And then a few more came to my brain. And I will tag in the description. If you don't hear your name in the video, make sure you look at the description. Your name will probably be in there. And then just tag me in the video. Super easy. It's nothing really hard and complicated. It's from Tubby Guy Outdoor. And he nominated me. I just didn't get it out there yet because I'd have to write out all the questions underneath the description. And as you all very well know, I moved. Again, so with that being said, that's going to be put out this week as well. And I want to show some of the newbie gardeners how to dehydrate herbs because I didn't know how to do it. And but I love you guys. Been on for about an hour, close to an hour and a half. And I think that this was the picture I changed because it had me like playing with my hair on this app. This was, if you notice, this is a candle. This is the picture that I took for last week's live. But Adam had a drone. It took a beautiful picture of a rainbow. And it is unbelievable. And I may use that. If not tonight, maybe it's tonight's live. We'll see. Tonight's live just might be a picture of all my herbs. But you might see the drone picture of his beautiful rainbow that he caught way, way up. And that was the candle picture that I used for last week's live. And I am just busy trying to figure things out and trying to get myself a little healthier. And thank you everyone for joining me for this Sunday's live. And it is all about the herbs dehydrating because it's starting to get chilly here and that's making me a little nervous. This is my special chicken seasoning that ended up in this basket too. But yeah, so I got to get these all done and get them where they belong. And even if they're a little bit more organized in Ziploc baggies, that would be okay. But, you get busy and then you forget to label them. And then I think sometimes parsley and basil or oregano can all kind of smell alike. So do be careful with that. Don't do what I did and do all of these baggies upon baggies and didn't label any of them. I'll be sniffing, herbs for like days. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And yeah, have a great week. Stay tuned for the videos this week. Leave it a thumbs up. Please leave a comment. And I will go over to everyone's channels and, you know, try to get caught up. Like I said, I want to put more of my effort back into my work. You guys are great. And yeah, dehydrate some powder. When I go to do that, like I said, don't forget, my dehydrator was not expensive. It was inexpensive, honestly. You don't need anything expensive to dehydrate some herbs. So on that note, I am going to bid you a good night, and I will see you guys next Sunday. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is the video. And love you all. God bless. Stay safe, and I will see you soon. Bye, everyone.